We're on. We're rolling.
We are rolling. We're back.
Oh, it's nice to be back. What have you guys been up to?
Working.
Yeah, just working. What about you?
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, no, I was at a wedding in Portugal. And now I'm jet lagged. It's like really, I just slept 16 hours on the sofa. I feel good, I think.
Why the sofa?
I was playing the Crimson Desert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then just fell asleep while playing it and had dreams about it.
I'm not familiar with that game, but it sounds like the kind of game which you get tokens from on your phone. And it's like one of those weird little scroll games that you see people playing on buses.
It's not one of those. It's a game that you should not buy or install because I know what happened to you when you played Starfield.
I lost
It's
life.
like, where's Jimmy gone? He's just picking up things off the tables in that game.
Yeah, what was 12 hours of creating my character?
Yeah.
So you're back stateside now, Francis. Are you going to check out any World Cup matches?
I haven't got a clue when they're on or anything. The only link to football that I have, which I now have to call soccer, is the Newcastle jacket that I always wear.
You also shouldn't call it soccer. You should let the Americans be confused.
If they want to host the World Cup, they have to call it football. Them's the rules. I think the other thing that perhaps the Americans weren't prepared for when they hosted this World Cup was the influx of foreign fans, a lot of European fans, who perhaps aren't used to tipping. Because apparently a load of businesses are getting quite annoyed that they're getting below expected tips. And apparently some have started automatically adding 20% to the prices of their stuff.
No. So now they know how their staff feel.
Yeah. Well, this is it. I mean, I understand that cultures are different in that if you travel somewhere, you should respect their culture. But I think the problem that a lot of Europeans have is that tipping to us seems optional. So when you're being forced to do something that feels very optional, it's a hard one.
I have been here a while and interacted with lots of Americans. I don't think I have not come across someone who thinks it's a good idea.
Right. Okay.
Who likes tipping. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's got to the point where, like, they do so in a restaurant, I get it. In a bar, I get it. You do $1 for a beer and then it completely, like, it's pointless because you buy 3 beers and then they give you the next one for free. So it, like, completely cancels out. Exactly. The mad one is when you have to go up to get the thing. So if you buy, like, a coffee and then they spin the screen round and there's this whole, like, psychological, people see me, like, changing the tip on the screen and blah, blah, blah. I refuse. If I've gone up to get the thing, that's the line. That's the line.
When we were in the States last, there was the coffee thing happened to us, and I was like, I don't know about this situation. Do you tip for the coffee? They're telling me to tip.
It's a real mix. Some people will. Some people will. And if it's like your local coffee shop and you know the person and it's a nice thing to do for them, and I get that. But it's like it's a slippery slope. There's now like weird vending machines that go tip. Because people are so into it, they're just like automatically just press yes.
That's mad.
It's crazy. Yeah, that is mad.
The problem is if there's an option for no. I don't want to have to do math when I'm paying the bill. I would rather just know, just add it on. If you're going to add it on, just add it on. Don't give me a choice.
I wonder what counts as service, like waiting staff as well. Does a coffee shop person count as that? Because in most parts of America, you're allowed, if you're a business owner, to pay your waiting staff ridiculously low wages, like way below the normal minimum wage.
Really?
And then the rest is made up with tips. Yeah, that's kind of the guilt that you feel. It's made so everyone goes, oh, okay, well, they're getting paid this special super low minimum wage and then the rest is made up by tips. But that doesn't exist here in LA because they have like a living wage. So the people working at the restaurants here, we worked it out, get paid at a base more than Dr. Danny did in her residency. And then there's tips on top, which are obviously massive if you're in like a nice area of town.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's very different depending on where you are. So you just have to like think carefully and tip appropriately.
Capitalism, eh? And on that note, welcome to the Wild Ones podcast, the show where we chat about bike stuff. And who am I with? I'm with producer Emily.
Hello.
And Francis CADE.
Nice to be back.
And me. And of course, thanks to Garmin for supporting the show.
A bit of housekeeping. If you are listening to this and you can hear a fan, then it means that I haven't been able to take it out of the audio. It's very hot Today, it's very hot in the studio. We have the fans on, and I'm sorry if that disrupts your audio experience.
I think we're all right. I think we've problem solved it.
Maybe. It's been a while since we've all been together, so I think we should catch people up on what we've been up to.
You've had a haircut, haven't you?
I have had a haircut, yeah.
Looks lovely.
That's the big news. That's the headline news, I think.
Headline.
Put it in the title.
Yeah, I had a haircut.
But put a picture of me up.
Where was it? You sent me a picture. Jimmy sends me a lot of things on Instagram. I ignore because I don't check it that often. And when I do, it's a brrr. And then one of them was just like bald except for the back.
Yeah.
And just me. So you were just sending a meme that you thought looked like could be you.
It could be me, yeah. I could grow that hair, yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe, what about above your ears?
So I could grow out like a monk haircut. So, where it's like half donut around the back. But the thing that I sent Francis, did I send it to you as well? It was basically grown out at the back and then styled into like, think of it as like a back quiff. So like a spike coming out of the back of your head, but styled rather than the top of your head.
Aero.
Reverse aero. Well, it would still be aero, yeah.
No, it would be. It would be Aero.
Or like a spoiler. I could get it done into a spoiler with a load of hairspray.
Downforce.
So that's what we've been up to. Thanks for covering that, guys.
Welcome to the Wild Ones podcast. We're starting now.
Okay, starting from now. What I was actually referring to is the videos that you guys have been making recently.
Oh, yes, them as well.
You tested an e-bike conversion kit.
Hold the on-off button and mode button together for 5 seconds until you see amber rotating ring.
Is that the
button you thought was the on button? Hold it with the fucking other button. If the amber light flashes twice and then goes to blinking amber, the calibration has failed.
It's flashing blue. What does it say for that?
Make sure the bike is upright. Oh. Scarpa is now fitted to your bike and ready to ride!
Yay! It's called a Scarpa. It mounts to the seat stay, gets powered through the rear disc rotor, which is one of their rotors that you'd add into it. They sent it to us. It wasn't paid for or anything like that. It's going to get sent back to them as well once I box it up. We've done a couple of e-bike conversion kits before. I mean, it's just an interesting bit of technology that we like to explore. And this is definitely the best one we've tested yet. They always cost a lot of money, as does this one. I think it was £1,500 around there.
Well, 1,450 or something, but which is more than double of either of the ones we've tested before. Both of them.
Good memory, better than mine.
Was it doubly better?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Yes, yeah. It's really expensive, but it's the best one you can get. But it still voids your warranty, which is Jimmy's big sticking point.
So this is the bit I find quite frustrating. And if you get one of these e-bike conversion kits, it is almost certainly going to void your warranty of your bike. If you've got a nice bike, you want your warranty to still be valid. And I think the bit which I find quite frustrating is if all of these people just made friends, then it would get more people onto bikes, probably. And if there's more people on bikes, and there's more people buying bikes, and then the bike brands also benefit from it. But they seem very reluctant to do the additional not even a certification, to do the tests to make sure their bikes are strong enough to handle the e-bike conversion kits, which, I get it's not their responsibility to do it, but it seems like the bike brands are very against the technology rather than this technology is great, but our bike isn't certified for the power going to the stays.
Not only is it hassle, but they want to sell their own dedicated e-bikes in a lot of cases.
Yeah, but if more people are riding bikes, they will sell more bikes, whether they're e-bikes or not e-bikes. It's that, what is it? High tides rise all ships or something rather.
Yeah, almost right.
Yeah, what is it? Something like that, isn't it?
High tide raises... Well, I've forgotten now. High tide raises all ships.
Yeah, that's what you said, isn't it?
That's what I said, didn't I?
Yeah.
Like the technology is really, really cool, and I think it can be really useful to a load of people if it was less expensive and it didn't void your warranty.
Do most people care about warranty?
But you kind of have to, though, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever warrantied anything. If I break something, I just have a little moment like, RIP, and then come, Like, it's the excuse to go and get a new one. With bikes, though, that's very expensive, isn't it? Like,
You tried warrantying a camera lens once, and they rejected it, and it made you very upset. So upset, you changed camera system.
Yeah. So they rejected the warranty. Sony, talking to you. Warranty rejected after it was like a 12-month warranty, and then the camera lens just stopped working because there is some electronics within it, and it just didn't focus anymore. Took it to the shop, warranty rejected. Shop, they said they can send it off to Sony for repair. £600. The lens was about £2,000, so the repair is quite expensive. Then had it for another 4 months. Exactly the same thing happened again, and they would not cover it under warranty. And it's £600 again to repair it, which I refused, and now it's just a weird paperweight that sits in the studio.
Oh. This is what I would assume would happen with lots of warranties. I don't know if I believe that they're worth the paper they're written on.
Well, it is. In my experience, there you go. So I did try once, and then I've been stung. That's it. Never again.
So then, based on you guys, then no one does care about warranties, it seems. Just me.
Well, out of the sample of, 2 out of 3 people don't care.
Yeah, 66% of people don't care about warranties.
There's your title. And I got a haircut.
Well, I've used the warranty on my car 3 times.
And on your fan.
Oh, yeah, my Dyson fan. Yeah, twice.
I hate that fan. I hate when fans touch me.
Touch you?
Yes, when the air touches you directly.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Oh.
It's a bone of contention in our house because Jimmy loves a fan. Anyway.
Yeah, there's fans in every room in your house.
I like airflow.
Why do you buy so much stuff that breaks?
I don't.
I've just heard about 3 of them in very quick succession.
Yeah, 2. My cars break. That's life. And I haven't had to pay to fix it. And 2 very indulgent fans, which I specifically got because of how bad my hay fever is. So they're actually air filters. And the sensor in it stopped working, and they replaced it, and then the sensor stopped working again. Sounds like your lens.
Oh, I just go for more drastic solutions. Lens breaks, entire camera system changed. Hay fever, move country.
Yeah.
Big solutions, Jimmy.
I feel like we've had a conversation about you removing your eyes because of hay fever or something. Was that off camera?
Yeah, that would have been the next step if I couldn't get my green card.
Getting some like cyberpunk style replacements. Oh man, that'd be so good.
Oh, that would be cool.
It would.
Would they just zoom, or would they have X-ray?
Well, I was thinking they would just be eyes and they wouldn't have hay fever.
That don't have hay fever. That'd be so cool.
Just normal eyes.
Imagine just being a normal person. Go outside in summer. It'd be so good.
Right, this other video.
You also took an angle grinder to a bunch of bike locks to see how fast you could steal your own bike.
Yes, we've done this 3 times before, and people love them, and we thoroughly enjoy making them because it is great fun.
So good.
66% of people love them. There's a small contingent who always complain, why are you giving criminals ideas? Like they didn't have the idea.
They gave us the ideas. We took the ideas from them.
Well, the conclusion is criminals are, if you choose the right lock, which we tell people what they are, criminals are like, you're not getting through that lock.
Like what?
Those locks.
Which lock?
2 of the locks were specifically anti-angle grinder locks or angle grinder resistant. It was a £200 on guard and a £300 hip lock, and we didn't get through either of them or anywhere near getting through either of them. There were some comments complaining about us using a diamond coated disc for those locks specifically. But like I said, this is the 4th time we've made this video. We know from experience, if we use a metal cutting disc, it will just basically disintegrate within about 30 seconds, 1 minute. So for the 10-minute time limit, we'd probably go through 10, maybe 20 discs and not really get any further. So we opted to go for a diamond one for the purpose of making a good video.
Yeah, but also a criminal might turn up with a diamond disc. But wait, but you're saying the diamond disc also didn't get through?
Correct.
What's the beef then? You tried a harder disc and it still didn't get through, so point made.
Well, it's a disc. It's a different disc for a different purpose.
Technically, those discs are for cutting like stone. So it's blunt. Whereas a metal one is super thin and sharp. But they just,
made of
within
wafer.
20 seconds, they go,
yeah,
and then loads of dangerous poisonous smoke comes off that we breathe in. We should have done it in the video. I think that would have stopped people from writing loads of comments. We should have shown how quickly the normal discs disintegrate. That would have been a good addition.
I would say if you want to see that, go back to one of the original videos.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure it was there.
And, as basically everyone points out, one, if you can pick a lock, but you have to be an expert lock picker, because I literally tried to learn how to pick locks. You can do it in seconds. But also what actually happens most of the time now is people just cut through the...
whatever it's attached to.
The bits that it's attached to. Obviously, you've still got a bike lock on the bike, but it means you can spend time. You can get away and spend time.
100%. Benny actually sent me a video, and I think it was from Berlin, where criminals had gone round in the night, sliced a hole through the metal bike locks, and then put stickers around them so you can't see. So then you obviously lock it with your anti-angle grinder lock or whatever, and the criminals just go boop, boop, pull it off, gone, bye.
Moral of the story is, don't lock your bike up. Or if you do lock your bike up, make sure it's one that if it does get stolen, not that you're okay with it, but it's not like your pride and joy.
Yeah, fine, I'll get insurance.
Yeah, but still, you're losing your bike.
Lastly, on this list of talking points, behind only second to my haircut, is we reached 400,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yay! Thanks, guys.
I threatened once to stall the podcast for a week until we reached the target.
You did.
And last week I did it, and actually this week it has materialised. So thank you very much to everyone. Do you want to say some words, Francis? Your channel.
Balloons at 500. Thank you, everybody. Balloons at 500.
500 bottles of Dom Perignon at 500. We can't afford that.
That would be horrible. All being serious, thank you so much, everybody, for watching these. We do it because of all of you guys. And that is a bonkers... my brain cannot even comprehend 400,000 people, how many... That would look ridiculous if you put them all in one place.
Oh, we should put them all in one place and ask them how many of them care about warranty.
Oh, that'd be so good.
That'll be a good sample. Good sample size. Well, we have them all in one kind of. Yeah.
I could just do a poll on Patreon now that we're actually starting to do Patreon stuff.
A poll?
A poll, yeah. What do you call it? A poll? What do you call it? A poll or a poll?
When I was with my American friends listen. I was with my American friends in Portugal. My friend Missy had not heard the word bollard before.
Bollard?
I was like, the bollard over there. She's like, what are you talking about? The bollard. She had no idea what you're saying.
What does she call it?
She said, safety stick.
that's very like...
Hi, Missy, if you're watching.
It's like a German translation, isn't it? Very good.
Shall we move on to some news?
Yes, Canyon has unveiled a concept road bike and helmet that uses cameras, radar, and AI to predict crashes before they happen. It would also make you look like a member of the rebel fleet. The system is designed to watch everything around you and essentially try to predict the future. So stuff like traffic, potholes, risky group riding situation, bollards. The idea would be that it constantly assesses risk and what might happen next based on what it can see. So you have more time to react. It's not a bike you can buy. It's Canyon's vision of what cycling safety might look like in the next decade. Essentially taking what companies like Garmin are already doing with the Varia and thinking about what the next evolution of that tech might be. What are your thoughts on this?
I'll start. I like that bike companies are thinking about safety in their concept bikes.
Is that it?
Yes. Well, that's the positives.
if only car companies did the same thing. Which they are. I feel as if they are. Have you been in a Tesla or a Waymo? Or a thing with one of the
He's going to talk about
car
Waymos
with the big iPad, but it's crazy. You can see it has like all these little ghost characters of people that it can see from miles away, and it'll get someone walking a dog, and it knows they're walking a dog, and they appear way before you see them, and it's that kind of it'll be similar technology to this.
Yeah, but it's easy when it can see NPCs.
Yeah.
It knows where they are.
It's true.
There's two observations. One, I don't like that it's takes away maybe the onus on the risks being your responsibility to avoid rather than someone injuring you in the first place. And also, if you look at the bike, the front end, it looks like they've merged a Cervelo S5, is it? And the Factor 1.
Oh, you don't like that?
No.
Okay, just
because they've just ripped off other bike brands' design.
Fine. They've gone, this is futuristic. Yeah, the other very obvious issues, I think, is that all of this stuff is internal, so it becomes hugely expensive. It prices out most people, and it'll be an absolute nightmare to service. Like one of the, it's the Sony thing, or it's the Dyson fan thing. It's like you put so much tech into stuff, and there's more to go wrong, I fear. And also, if we want this to be about safety on bikes and commuter stuff, it feels like it needs to be more entry level. I guess in an ideal world, it would actually be a separate system that you could move around but they're a bike brand, so they want to put it all on the bike. I get it. Tech is only as good as the software it's built around, and not all of that software is built the same.
Mm-hmm.
Case in point, the car that I own, it has all of these safety features, like a lane correction thing, where it's meant to gently nudge you into the correct lane, whereas it actually goes beep, or it did for the first year. And then what we realized is there was a recall on that technology. No one told me, because they realized it was quite dangerous, because it was literally like pulling people into bushes and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that if stuff like that, if it works well, it works well. I wouldn't want to be the first person to test it.
Well, I suppose in this scenario, though, it's not like braking for you or anything like that, is it?
No, they said there'll be like limited interventions. Like it said something about a dropper post or something like that, and I stopped reading about it.
Wait, what for?
I don't know.
If there's a low bridge, it goes. It's just awareness, isn't it? It's just like a fancy radar. So you can. There's some peace in knowing that there's a thing coming, but you're still out of your control. Like really, you just want a bike lane that's protected by armadillos or things.
Do you know what? I used to hate the idea of bike lanes, because I was still under the possible belief that actually roads could and could be safe for riding bikes on. But I've kind of come around to it now. Bike lanes are just the one, aren't they?
Oh, dude, the solution is
segregate.
Holland.
Yeah,
but I can't see how that would ever happen. Like, good luck convincing people. That's the sad part, I guess. But the driverless car thing, it's a little glimmer of hope. Do you know Adam Tranter, who was bicycle mayor of Coventry? Yeah, he is well into his cycling advocacy, and I had a chat with him about driverless cars, and he hates it. He's like, nah, it's still going to be the same problem. But his argument was there's still just not enough road space. So public transport rules overall is his perspective.
Talked himself out of a job as the bicycle mayor of Coventry.
Well, he's not anymore.
Well, He lives in Portugal now. So I guess he's bicycle mayor of Portugal. I didn't actually see him. He left the country as soon as I arrived, which was sad. We were going to be friends. Yeah. But I think it's still a step in the right direction. Waymos don't run me over. Car drivers have multiple times. Sample size of one, admittedly.
If we're talking about sample size of one, I went out in normal clothing. And by that, I mean just like a little summer top, shorter than normal shorts, and like socks around my ankles. It was actually because I didn't want tan lines.
As opposed to around what, your hands?
No, as opposed to like not like fully
Face
up.
sock.
It wasn't like the long short thing.
Millennial socks.
It looked like a normie rather than a lycra cyclist.
Probably wasn't the socks, Emily. The reason for this is not the socks.
The amount of room that I was getting off cars was insane. I recorded a bit on my glasses, and it is wild. Again, sample size of one. It's not going to work for everyone, I'm sure. I'll get run over one of these days, but it definitely made a difference just having normal clothes on. I don't know whether it's because I looked more like a human or I looked more like a beginner, perhaps. It was seen as more fragile, but I don't know, it worked.
You would have looked even more feminine.
Yeah.
And therefore, as someone was telling us a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Or maybe even a couple of months now, women get
more space
from drivers.
Sample size of a few.
Yeah, 2, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's not the only safety idea Canyon has had. They've also come up with a concept for an urban e-bike that electronically talks to cars. It uses an existing technology called Vehicle to Everything, or V2X, and the idea is the bike constantly broadcasts its location to connected vehicles and receives information back from them. So if you're approaching a blind junction, a driver could be warned that you're there before they can actually see you. The cool thing is that V2X is already fitted to millions of cars worldwide, and cycling safety groups think that bringing bikes into that network could help reduce collisions. Canyon's argument is that if bikes don't adopt the technology too, car manufacturers have less incentive to develop safety features that specifically look out for cyclists. Hence, they've come to us with this.
I like this.
Yes, me too. This is basically what you're saying. It's like rather than putting the onus on cyclists of you need to have more awareness that a car's about to hit you, it's actually saying if all of the stuff talk to each other more, then it might help everyone.
And like cars have a relatively limited life cycle in most cases. They generally are not on the road much past 100,000 miles or 10 years. Most cars, considering how many cars are made, as sad as that is. So really, if they started implementing this into all new vehicles, then it wouldn't be too far into the future before that has a significant impact.
Yeah, I agree. And I like that there's also cycling lobbying groups that are actively pushing for cyclists to be actively thought of in these features.
Yeah, like it flashes up saying, give them 1.5 meters of space.
Yeah.
Pass slowly. Don't get too close.
Yeah.
If anyone happens to be listening to this that is involved in any of this stuff or is a campaigner, feel free to get in touch with me because I am all for putting some weight behind these kind of things.
So the first concept was the idea that AI could somehow predict what's about to happen and then save cyclists from crashes. I can see why this is a concept for the future because I don't know if it's where we are right now when AI doesn't even know where handlebars go. And I say this because Van Ryssel's American stockist, REI, had a bit of backlash this week after posting basically some AI slop version of one of their bikes on Instagram. REI claims this is the Van Ryssel EDR AF. But if you look carefully at the photo, it's all just a little bit wrong. The most obvious thing that stands out is there are a set of drop bars coming out the back of the saddle. I imagine that this might be what someone who isn't into bikes might think when they hear the term mullet build. So like business flat bars at the front and party drop bars at the back.
And you just switch your saddle across.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that would be sick though, wouldn't it?
It's also, the front wheel is smaller than the rear wheel. So it is a mullet. No, it's a reverse mullet. What's mullet in mountain biking? It's big front, small back wheel. It's backwards. But in this setup, you're always going downhill.
And
Send it.
You've got the ultimate of stopping power because you have rim brakes, but also disc brakes.
Oh, yeah. And loads of brake levers.
Yeah, that's why. There's multiple brake levers on the flat bar at the front as well as the drop bar on the back.
See, REI is also thinking about the future of safety.
Yeah. I imagine that Decathlon are going to be livid about this because they are very protective of the brand.
Yeah, but weirdly, there's been a lot of looking in on this and it still hasn't disappeared, which makes me think, was it on purpose?
No, because it makes them look like idiots.
Yeah, it does make them look like dafties.
If you're a bike brand, you don't want to be associated with idiots, do you? You're trying to establish yourself as a reputable brand, cycling brand.
When I first looked at this picture, and this tells you a lot about perhaps where my brain goes, and that actually like the bar is in hell, my genuine first thought about this was the AI didn't sexualize the woman. Good for you, AI. It's learning.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
I think, I don't even need to take a guess at this. This is this week's award for Fluff Up of the Week. It goes to REI.
This episode is sponsored by Saily, the eSIM app with affordable data plans for travelling abroad.
Having phone signal when you land can genuinely save you a lot of stress. I learned this the hard way in India when I landed with no signal, couldn't get directions to my hotel, and ended up in a scam taxi.
What was the scam?
A guy approached us in the airport, gave us a good price for getting to our hostel. He then drove us a long time into the city. We have no idea where we are because we don't have any phone signal. He then ends up at a road where there's a protest going on. He then says to us, there is no way to get down this road. There's no routes around. The protest is stopping everything. We'll have to take you to the travel centre. We arrive at what looks like a legitimate travel centre. We enter. The guy takes the phone number of our hostel to ring them. Boop, 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 boop. Puts it in the phone. Hands me the phone. I then speak to the hostel. who say, basically, no one can get to the hostel. We're cancelling all the bookings. Do you want to cancel? I say, yeah, we'll just have to find another hotel, which the travel place then sort for us.
Oh, convenient.
How convenient. We end up in a weird hotel in the middle of a bad part of town. As we're handing the passports over, I'm like, this is wrong. And we managed to connect to their Wi-Fi and escape. I don't know what would have happened after that, but we were in, it wasn't good. Alarm bells were ringing.
They're purposely diverting you to a different place, saying your hotel is booked so that they can book you into somewhere else and take more money off you.
Mm-hmm. If I'd had data, all of that would have been avoided.
So Saily gives you a local data plan straight to your phone so you can avoid all of those crazy roaming fees that you get.
And because it's an app, there's no faffing around swapping physical SIM cards. You can set everything up before your trip, and then you have your maps, you have your messages as soon as you land, so you can check in with family and friends.
So Francis, you are currently visiting us in the United Kingdom from America, and you are using Saily because your American SIM somehow doesn't have data in UK, which is weird, but there we go. How are you getting on with it?
Really good. I've used a lot of eSIMs in the past when I'm traveling in other places, like when you're in Asia, South Africa, and you don't have your data. And the Saily setup has been the easiest I've ever used. You just download the app, buy a plan, install the eSIM once, and then it's there for all future trips. The connection was solid, it was surprisingly affordable, and you only pay for what you need. You can do really small plans.
Saily is made by the creators of NordVPN, so you know it's legit. It covers over 200 destinations, and you can even earn credit back on plans that you buy.
To get started, download the Saily app and use code WILDONES at checkout for 15% off your first purchase.
That's Wild Ones, all one word.
We'll pop a link in the description too. Cheers.
Next, a massive congratulations to Dr. Sarah Ruggins, who is officially the fastest person to cycle across mainland Europe. She cycled 6,042 kilometers, which is 3,754 miles. Took her 13 days, 20 hours, and 27 minutes, beating the previous men's record by 3 days and 32 minutes. Along the way, Sarah also picked up another record, the women's record for greatest distance cycled in 7 days.
What a legend.
Smashed it.
We followed this all the way through, and, we did a podcast with her a couple of months back, and she's just amazing. I think she's absolutely mint and just proper bashed away through it. She had a couple of tumbles. She had a really tight crew around her, and it's amazing to see her 3 days and 30 minutes.
Yeah. I saw
Massive.
the original record was unsupported, and this one was supported. And I think Sarah will say it as well. Like just her crew was so locked in. I saw some of the stops they were doing, and it is really like as soon as she came off the bike, she's almost like a puppet or a ragdoll. She just allows them to do their thing. She takes in her rest, and then she was like ready to go again. Very cool to watch. I've sweated through my top.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
God.
Well, it's just behind your laptop screen anyway.
Okay, it's not like this is going out to lots of people. It's fine.
It's behind the screen anyway. It's fine.
It's not. I can see.
Well, just put your body. Just move.
I think the 7-day record overall, which is currently held by a man, is going to be smashed by her if she wanted to do it. Would you want to, though? Maybe she could just have a sleep now.
Yeah, it's probably not big time enough for her. Is she going to... We see with these kind of people that get a lot of energy from doing these big events that they keep having to go bigger and bigger. She did Land's End John O'Groats. She's done Europe. Maybe America next, followed by the world.
It's always quite engaging places you're riding, although I'm assuming you don't have that much time to appreciate it. However, I know the 7-day record, you want it to be efficient. The Bruce Berkeley, when he had it, guy I used to ride with, just did like a square in Thailand. It's just four roads.
Oh,
and it's horrible. Yeah. So there's a different element to it. Less grand.
I've actually just looked up RAM ride across America, and it's not as far as North to South Europe. It's less distance. It's 3,000 miles, which is about 5,000 kilometers. So the next step up is around the world.
However, I would like to go back a few paces. I agree that she appears to be very hungry, and we usually see athletes like this taking on other challenges, but we have to be careful not to, as soon as someone finishes something, go, great, what's next? Just let her bask in her glory and also have a little rest.
Totally. Congratulations, Sarah. You're a legend.
Nice one.
Did you see Lael Wilcox had to abandon her around the world attempt
I did. I've also been following this very closely. We very fortunately got to meet Lael, and I will claim that she announced this record attempt on our channel when we saw her in London last November.
She definitely didn't. Okay.
And
she was there to do a talk on stage about it.
Yeah, but she told us beforehand. Before she went on stage, she told us as a global exclusive.
Okay.
But yes, I did. I was following it, and very early on, you could see there was very significant heat challenges.
Yeah, the odds were not stacked in her favour. She was just 14 days in. She had to abandon. Europe is in the midst of a heat wave right now, and she's ended up basically slap bang in the middle of it. Her route was just kind of going through it.
I'd probably argue that the entire world is currently experiencing a heat wave.
Maybe. I don't know. What's it like for you, Francis?
Pretty nice.
Oh,
normal.
Cool. We got the fans on and I'm sweating from the waist down. So
Jesus.
Yeah, she was she was showing worrying signs of heat exhaustion, and her team decided it wasn't safe for her to continue, which is a huge shame. She said she was sad to quit, but she trusts her team and she still had fun.
I think this is the whole point of having a good team around you, is when you notice something isn't right, you say, now is not the time, it's going to be all right. And then they just know, they've got the confidence and trust to just accept it.
I think especially, I agree with you, and I think especially in situations where there are a lot of eyes on you, there are a lot of perhaps sponsor pressures. And I imagine, sponsors aren't leaning over and going, you have to do this. People understand that ultra events, there's so much outside of your control that can mean that you have to scratch. But I can still imagine in some cases, some people would feel the pressure to rise to the occasion.
An obligation, perhaps.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I think she's probably professional enough anyway, but thankfully, she's had a team around her who are able to think objectively and go, this isn't the time. It's not going well for us.
And to not bury herself into a dangerous state for an additional 15 days to prove that the conditions are not appropriate.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the team for pulling Lael and for Lael being safe.
We all have busy lives, and knowing when to train and to rest is what leads to better quality, more consistent riding.
Data helps take the guesswork out of training, which is why today's episode is supported by Garmin, who are legends when it comes to data.
Pairing a Garmin Edge head unit with a Rally power meter gives you metrics like power, cadence, and left-right balance.
And with heart rate data from your watch or heart rate monitor, you can calculate your recovery and training readiness.
That means smarter sessions and fewer blow-ups halfway through the climb.
Thanks to Garmin for supporting the show. From Varia radar taillights and camera headlights to Edge bike computers, tax trainers, Rally power meter pedals, Garmin cover performance and safety from every angle.
Okay, next we're going to do the cycling bucket list tier list.
Bucket list tier list?
Yes, we're going to rank some of the most common cycling challenges, milestones, rites of passage that people start to consider doing once they catch the cycling bug. And all of these things are things that at least one of us has done. Okay, so we have some experience in it. We're going to discuss the pros and cons of each, give our opinions on whether we think they're worth trying. And obviously, personal enjoyment is very subjective. And so these are just our opinions. You can feel free to debate them in the comments.
Yeah, cool.
So we're going for enjoyment is the measure.
Yeah, it's a kind of like, did you enjoy it? Would you do it again? Is it bang for buck in terms of energy for memories or whatever?
Yeah, we'll talk through our experiences of them, and then Emily, me and Francis can present our arguments, and Emily can make the final decision on where it goes on the tier list.
Deal.
There has to be someone that makes a final decision.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Otherwise, it might not
like
go
Judge
to plan.
Judy.
Yes, exactly.
Right. I've made you a big tier list here. Top of the pile, it's God tier. Then proper good, 50-50, yuck, double yuck in the bin. And the first one on the list is riding 100 kilometers.
There is a point where this was God tier.
Yeah.
And then I moved to the northeast, and then all of a sudden 100k was not the same to me anymore. Like if you live somewhere flat, 100k got absolute God tier. It's like it's the only distance that I would look to do in the summer. When the weather's nice, you go out and bang 100k and you feel good after it. But now where we live, it's so hilly that it just doesn't even register as a thing. So yeah, if you're flat, 100k God tier. If not, it's yuck.
100% agree.
So where do we put it then?
Can it be both? Can it not be 100k flat, God tier, 100k hilly,
Yuck.
yuck?
I reckon Emily can edit that.
Fine.
You got the
Fine.
skills.
I'll allow it. No, I agree with you.
I think it's the only one where that's relevant to be
well,
honest.
maybe also on the next one, which is riding 100 miles a century.
Because that's instantly double yuck.
What?
100 miles is a horrible distance.
Okay, I want you to think of what the pros might be, in the positives in this scenario. Could it be that it's big enough that it's a sense of achievement, it's something that you can train towards, aim towards, gives you an objective, but it's not so monumental that costs a lot of money, or it's beyond what a person with a regular job could do?
My opinion is that a 100-mile bike ride should be treated like a marathon. It's not the sort of thing you should do every month. It's not the sort of thing you should necessarily do every year. It's the sort of thing you should consider doing if you were looking to do something epic. I think people, because of things like the Tour de France, perhaps, and social media, people look at 100 miles and just think, yeah, everyone should be able to ride 100 miles. 100 miles is a lot of time on a bike. It is. I've never done 100 miles and gone, yeah, that banged. I've always gone, that was a graft. That was like more than I wanted it to be.
Depends how much of a normal real life job you have. I think there's some people who just
love it,
ride 25 hours a week, and that's what they do. And they have minimal other commitments.
There's very few of them, though.
Those people, yeah, probably, but they all watch cycling YouTube.
Okay. Do you think it's something that everyone should try once?
No. For the same reason, I don't think everyone should run a marathon.
Francis?
I feel like he's biting his tongue. He wants to say something, but he also doesn't want to say something. I feel like he doesn't want to upset people.
No, I was thinking, I was trying to work out I've never run a marathon, so I can't have an opinion, can I?
Yeah.
But my gut says a marathon is harder than 100 miles.
I agree.
Because firstly, you're standing up. Like cycling, you're really just like, I've done 500k in a go. Really, it's just sitting, waiting.
Yeah, I think what it is Francis, you're probably more of a natural bike rider than you are a runner, and Jimmy is more of a natural runner than he is a bike rider. Although I think that you're both good at both. I think that maybe you think a marathon is easier than a lot of people would think it would be, and you think 100 miles is easier than a lot of people would think it would be. I'm
not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's just sitting, waiting. It's not. It's a chore. Everything over 70 is a chore. And I'm maybe just done with anything that's not like, I do a lot of work. Why would I then want to have more things that feel like a chore after that?
But is that not because you're these are cycling milestones? This is the tier list, bucket list, or bucket list tier list. Like if we're thinking in the minds of, I haven't done this yet, is it worth doing? Surely it's something to try and tick off. And then if you hate it, you go,
But why? You're just setting yourself up for misery.
Because fun, why anything?
But just like, I'm going to go and ride 100 miles in 3 weeks' time. Why?
Because fun.
It is fun. It's type 2. And you think back and you go, that was good. Even immediately, the feeling that you get right after doing a really hard thing is great.
Buzzing. Accomplishment.
Yeah. Perhaps controversially, I would say 200k is that, not 100 miles.
200k is more than 100 miles.
Yeah.
124 miles.
I feel like it's just an unpleasant limbo.
Imagine that last 24 miles, though. That's long.
I think that Jimmy has an irrational hate for it.
I specifically hate 100 miles.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'd rather do 200k than 100 miles.
Did you say, have you ever done 100 miles and it's felt easy? And the answer is yes, when I rode 500k. And the first 100 miles, you're like, it's all mental. This is what I think. This is if it feels like a chore. Otherwise, all of it's just sitting, waiting. So it's just, if you frame it and trick yourself, then anything is possible. Do you think Lael Wilcox is going, 100 miles? No, it's 0 point something percent.
No, I disagree. I think she is. And she's just pushing through it every day.
No, she just put headphones in and think about something else. And we're sitting waiting.
Right, I'm moving us on. And my final decision is that ride 100 miles. It has to go in 50-50. I am more for it than against it. Jimmy seems very anti it for reasons only known to him. And Francis, I'm not sure where you stand on it.
Well, can I just very quickly summarize it? So I've ridden 100 miles numerous times, and not once do I look back at them and go, yeah, that was a good experience. I've ridden 230 kilometers, and I look back on it and go, that was a really unpleasant experience, but I'm glad that I did it.
But you did 100 miles in the process.
I did, yeah.
It's 50-50.
Next one, a bike packing trip. And I was thinking about what is the criteria for a bike packing trip? And I think it has to be at least 2 days of consecutive days of riding, carrying stuff, and you have an overnight stay. I don't care where you stay. Stay in a bush, stay in a Hilton. Don't care. If you're carrying your stuff and you're out for more than a day, then it counts. Fair?
Yeah. Unfortunately for the purists, I've redefined the word bike packing, and I refuse to bend on it. So even if you stay in a hotel, it's bike packing.
Yeah.
If your bike is packed, it's bike packing.
And you are going with?
God tier.
I've always wanted to really love it. We've tried really hard to enjoy it.
Yeah, but we're not doing the hotel version.
We've actually never done the hotel version, have we?
Maybe if we did the Hilton version.
Yeah, maybe we should.
5-star bike packing.
5-star bike packing.
Yeah, I think maybe I could be
it's the
in
best.
for that.
It's the best. Imagine, and the ultimate version. If you have unlimited money, you only ride every other day.
Oh.
So you just have a chill hotel day in between each, and you're fresh every. Just I could do the world record for that. I'm down.
Can I raise this even further? And when you do have your riding days, it's 100k flat.
Yeah, basically, we did this in Malaysia. We shortened the days loads because we had to make the route long enough, so we got to the flight just about the right time. We ended up doing 70k days. The best. It's best. It's unbelievable. You have time to hang out with the people and just have weird little side quests and stuff. It was amazing.
The more I listen to us every week, the more I realised we're not type 2 fun people anymore. We're just type 1 fun people now, aren't we?
What does that actually mean?
Stuff that's actually fun, we find fun rather than pain.
Yeah, fine.
I've done my time.
But some people haven't yet, and they will also be listening to that. And for you, if you need to do your time, then do your time. I heard God tier, but I also heard sleeping in a bush can get in the bin.
Yeah, sleeping in a bush, we didn't get on with, and we've tried numerous times. But of all of the we've bike packed maybe 5 or 6, 7 times, something like that. I've done it I've done a Francis one where I got food poisoning, but excluding the food poisoning, it was absolutely fantastic. I've always had great experiences. We've just seen some of our best cycling memories will be from us having really bad nights of sleep on the side of a road somewhere or other. It's at the very least proper good. And maybe if we went to 5-star bike packing, it would become God tier.
Fine, I'm putting it in God tier. Moving on.
Whoa!
Crit racing.
Francis has done a lot more crit racing than I did.
I owe a lot of my life to this.
I think crit racing is massively overrated because it's so crashy. You get such a buzz out of it, but it's so crashy.
I have only witnessed you doing it, and it wasn't a pleasant experience for me watching you.
Watching me nearly crash 50 times.
Yeah, horrible. As I was like, please just get spat, so then you're on your own.
Well, you're supposed to go, please go off the front and
fine,
stay away.
I guess so.
The crashes do happen, but it is, well, unless you're on fully closed roads, safer than road racing.
Yep.
Crashing is part of it, but you crash and then it's worst case collarbone, bit of road rash.
Is it a 50-50?
The chase is the thing. You want, nothing compares to the feeling of attacking, getting chased down by people. It's an exciting thing.
Yeah. So it's going in?
I'll go above 50-50.
Good?
I'd say it is good.
Good. Let's put it in good. Okay, sportive / gran fondo.
The problem is they're not all created equally, are they? The good ones are incredible. The not good ones are just going for a bike ride.
Yeah, I think they're a good bit of fun. Again, it's sort of something to focus your mind to keep your training keep you honest, keep your training regular, have something to look forward to.
It's not a race, though, remember.
Different horses for different courses. There are some people, that will be like event of the year, and I think that shouldn't be looked down upon and should be encouraged.
What are we saying? Proper good?
Proper good.
Proper good.
The good ones are proper good.
Yep.
Proper good and way more accessible. If crit racing is in good, this has to go proper good because it's more accessible.
Well, it's in a completely different league of accessibility compared to crit racing. Crit racing is a nightmare for finding races and all of the licenses and insurances that you need. Whereas a sportive, you just pay your entry, turn up and have some fun.
Next, an FTP improvement block. So the idea of purposely training to improve your FTP. I think this is also a milestone or a thing that people do once they get the cycling bug.
Coached or generic?
I think it's probably generic. It's at least the first time you try it. I think it's probably generic.
I think leave it. Yeah, some people will get really. It will suit their style of participating in the hobby of cycling.
Yeah,
because people like to control stuff and measure stuff and see a progression, and that's great for some people. But for a lot of people, don't stress it. If you're not that kind of person, really, if you're racing and performance is what you're after, you can leave it till you get quite far down the line. There's a lot to people. There are loads of guys who just race themselves fit and squeeze in as much volume as possible, and that is just way enough for most people.
Women as well.
As well.
Women as well.
That's what did I say? I said guys.
He's American now. It's, hey, guys.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
Guys is all it's just all people. Like bike packing is all bags on bikes.
So where do we put it? It's a 50-50, maybe.
I think so.
It is a strong 50-50 because when I'm focused, having a training block to follow, I find quite pleasant to have something to go, oh, actually, I am going to ride tomorrow because I've got to do this thing. I just don't then care too much about whether I actually do the session or not. It's just having something to get me out the door. But yeah, I think as long as you don't become too obsessed with the numbers, then it's a good thing.
A hill climb event.
I want to say God tier.
Me too.
Or I'm going to downgrade it to proper good.
Oh, why are you downgraded?
Well,
hard to get to.
It's just not for everyone. It's very niche, isn't it? They're not everywhere. If you lived in London and you wanted to do a hill climb that wasn't the urban hill climb, you'd probably have to venture out a fair bit. If you're not in the UK, then you probably can't find one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any San Francisco. There's definitely
there'll be a little niche event somewhere or other, but
it's not a season like in the UK.
Yes, yeah, it's a full-on racing season here.
Mm-hmm.
They are absolutely mint because it is like the hills in the Tour de France. The streets are lined. There's people everywhere. Even in the quiet ones, there will be a ton of people at the top going wild, shouting and having a great time. And it's such a good vibe. If you do have one local to you, just go and do it for lols because it is just fun.
What are we saying for it? Proper good? I'm scared to do one, but I think that they're proper good.
They're amazing.
Fun vibes.
Yeah.
Not for everyone, though. I think a lot of people would not want to do it.
Yeah, but you don't have to do it. You can enjoy it. It's as an event.
Be there.
Fine, we're going proper good. Next one. I put this in because it includes a bike, and I think a lot of people come around to it eventually or consider it. It's a triathlon.
They went out of favour for a while, and I think they're coming back around. People are starting to do them again.
Like wide leg jeans.
He's doing one, is he?
Francis is staying very quiet.
I went to film some stuff at the Ironman World Champs. And then when you're there, you're like, oh, yeah, this is cool. But I probably wouldn't do one. Even a short one is chore territory.
Do you want to know the problem with the triathlon?
The swimming.
Yeah, the swimming. Duathlons are so much better than triathlons, and I don't know why they are not very popular. They are so good.
Yeah, it's actually not even the swimming. It's that the swimming comes first. Then you're all wet, and then you've got to do other stuff.
Yeah, but you're nice and cool, though.
I was so close, literally on the payment page of booking into a sprint triathlon for August, and I backed out because
It's a triathlon.
You have to get wet.
Yeah, I just don't want to get wet first.
So do a duathlon like I am in October.
Yeah, it's not a triathlon though, is it? It feels more accomplished to say I've done a triathlon.
How much healthier do you think triathletes are than compared to cyclists? A lot.
I don't think they are.
No?
No, why would they be?
Well, they use other muscles, so they don't end up like a weird shrimp shape this.
You've completely mistaken triathletes. Triathletes are either runners or cyclists that do 3 swims a year.
Okay.
That's the reality of it. Triathletes don't do all of the disciplines unless they're really, really high level, like the handful of people that we know.
Yeah.
A typical triathlete does it like a marathon and does 3 pool swims and then sticks a wetsuit on and then gets a big rash on the back of their neck because they didn't apply the right stuff.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So where are we going? Are we going with...
So it's going low. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, triathletes. It's going low.
Is it going yuck? Is it going double yuck?
Yeah. They also put a lot of stickers on things, don't they? So double yuck.
Double yuck. Oh.
I'm going to have to put it in yuck. It needs to be higher than double yuck. Triathlons are sick. Duathlons are way better.
Fine, I'm going yuck. Okay. But I do want to do one. Next one is Strava segment hunting. I feel like this is also a rite of passage for people at some point.
I think it's fun. I think that's more relevant than measuring your FTP against other people.
Oh,
'Cause
interesting.
At least it's real. It's like the closest thing to a race result, isn't it? Like it's cool. Different days. You're basically waiting for the wind.
Or a Scarpa.
Oh.
Yeah, do you know what? Actually, he's got a point.
The issue that I experienced back in the day when segments were like big time is they encourage people to ride really dangerously. You'd have people jumping red lights. You'd have people descending way beyond their ability and having nasty crashes. But I did used to thoroughly enjoy commuting and setting up my own segments on bits of my commute that I was just like, that's the bit I'm going to smash. It's a good bit of training.
I feel like it would be proper good if it didn't encourage some people to be a little bit naughty, so I'm going to place it in good. Is that fair enough?
But the bit I hate about it is that it pulls away this idea that bikes can be used just to actually ride bikes. You don't have to be always focused on performance and fast and speed and go, 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 go. And that's what segments encourages. So that default makes me want to put it in the bin because it has a larger negative impact than positive. But you're the boss. I just wanted to put a case in there for it not being good.
We're giving Emily a hard time, aren't we?
Yeah, we shouldn't. Just
Sorry,
go where
Emily.
you go. You can pick whatever you want. You're the boss.
Okay, it's going in good. It's not that deep. It's going in good.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. A cyclocross race.
God tier.
God.
Fine, great. No further questions. Next one is...
No, I just want to make one point on cyclocross racing. One quick point. Cyclocross racing is so amazing for bike handling skills. You will learn so much about riding bikes by doing cyclocross races. So if you have cross races near to you, go and do them. Don't worry about having to be like a UCI qualifying race. You can do it on a mountain bike if you want to. They won't actually care unless it's a proper race, which it probably won't be. They are so much fun. Go and do it. You'll have a great time.
And these are the best to spectate too.
It says the word race, but it's like a less serious environment, it feels like, is it? No?
It's like a park run. The top 10% will be
Racing.
borderline professional athletes, but not.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, but a lot of people go to parkrun and have a really good time, and
Exactly.
it's not competitive.
That was the comparison.
Yeah.
You're racing yourself.
Great comparison, Jimmy. Well done. Next.
A cycling holiday, and this can either be at home or abroad. It's just somewhere that requires you to travel with your bike, I think.
I was going to say, have we ever done
By
that?
car
But I guess
or train.
we have, haven't we? The triathlon camp was technically a cycling holiday, but it was a training camp, really, wasn't it?
We went to Tenerife also.
Yes, yeah.
But we have also done cycling holidays in this country as well. We've been a couple of times to Wales.
I think they are often very expensive, and that's a big barrier.
Yeah.
But they are great, aren't they? When you get to just go and ride on some perfect road somewhere.
I think we'd call it a training camp. And I guess we did treat it like a training camp, and we were kids obsessed with just riding. However, the cost would be the same to anybody. We used to just get off-season Airbnb style, like rent someone's villa in Calpe, which is now much busier than it used to be, admittedly. So prices have probably gone up in the winter. And then just share the cost between like 10 cyclists. Lawrence used to rent a villa for 2 months of the winter. And then he used to just sublet it, which they knew about, the people he rented it off, and it would end up being super cheap. And the food's cheaper there. So like your groceries and everything. It was, as kids who had no money, it was doable and a real fun thing to do.
I think the key to that, though, is a location which isn't popular. And I think CalPay is probably now expensive.
I've heard
Because that's so ahead of its times. That would have been like 15, 20 years ago. Well, 15 years ago, you were doing that.
You were probably the influencers that made CalPay unattainable now for the average person.
Mm-hmm. Probably 2011.
Yeah, I mean, no one's doing a yuck on a cycling holiday. Yes, they require money, but I think it has to be a proper good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is everesting. This is a bucket list item that a lot of people will never do.
None of us have ever done one of these.
You've done one.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
No, I've done a BMX Everest. That's not a normal Everest. And I've done a double indoor Everest. Neither of those are Everests. So I can't comment.
Well, I have spectated 2 Everests, both of which were Francis, that he claims were neither Everests.
And
oh my God, I did Chris's as well. 7 Everests in 7 days.
7.
Oh God.
But did he do 7?
I have exclusively spectated Everests, and I can strongly say they should go in the bin. They're horrible. It's just pure suffering.
Francis, you got any comments?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, fine. It's a get in the bin.
It's what Francis thinks a marathon is.
Yeah. That's how much I'd struggle around a marathon.
It's like Everest or marathon. Everest any day.
Yeah. I actually would. I mean, yeah, no, if you asked me to run a marathon tomorrow, I wouldn't. I don't know if I could. If you asked me to do an Everest tomorrow, normal bike. Yeah.
Whereas I'm the other way around. If you said to me, go and run a marathon now, I'd be like, yeah, no bother.
Yeah.
It'd be slow, but exactly how you would approach the Everest. You'd be like, yeah, it'll be slow, but I get it done. That's how I think of marathons.
Yeah. You're just sat there waiting, really, aren't you?
Exactly, yeah.
The last one we're going to finish up on is Project 400.
Oh, sick.
And for those who don't know, this is the thing that Jimmy invented.
It has to be God tier.
I think technically me...
Or did Nick invent?
I think me and Nick Vieri, Bike Mechanic of the Year, invented it a couple of years back because we were... It was a mutual conversation where we realised that 10,000 kilometres or even having a distance goal as annual distance in where we live is just so impractical.
Yep.
So it got downgraded to 400 hours. But when Project 400 was launched, it doesn't just include riding bikes. It can be running. It can be yoga. It can be playing PlayStation. It can be walking your dog. It can be anything that you think benefits your health physically and mentally. If you think that it is good value to you, then you can include it in Project 400.
It's 400 hours, isn't it, of exercise? Yes. I don't know whether...
Well, not even exercise. Good stuff. 400 hours of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I actually... Just because originally I set it up on Strava because that was the only place that everyone could be. Now that we've relaunched the Patreon, I've now created a Project 400 chat room on our Patreon, which is available to everyone for free.
So totally objectively, where is Project 400 going on the tier list?
Oh, but the best bit about Project 400 is it doesn't matter if you don't do 400 hours.
Oh, right, okay.
You can pledge any number of hours, even 10 if you wanted to.
So if I just do like 2 hours Xbox a week, I get my, what would that be a month? 104 hours.
A month, not a month, a year.
Yeah.
If that's rewarding to you, then yeah. Where's it going? God tier, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
400 hours Crimson Desert.
That was how long I spent on Starfield before I got into the first room.
Well, that's the end. Thanks very much for playing. We're quite over on time now, so I think
we've cut all of the back end of the podcast off.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll do it next week.
Yeah, fine.
There's no rules.
Very good.
Everything's made up, so I can do what I want.
Done? We're wrapping up?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, please do.
Thank you very much. That's all for this week. Thank you for tuning in. And if you like what we do, please do us a favour and like and subscribe. Next goal is 500,000 subs. See you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye. How did you like this tier ranking game? Should we do it again?
It was harder than I thought.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would like to do them every single week, but that would get boring for everyone.
We can do a compilation at the end of ranking all of our tier list rankings.
Oh, yes.
If you'd like to support our work, check out the merch store below this video or at wearethewildones.com. We got mugs, we got hats, We got shirts. We got backwards hats. We've overhauled the store, added loads of new products, and made it very easy to shop whether you're in the US, UK, or Europe. Thanks so much for supporting us.